Good morning. Welcome to Grilling with Gramps. Today we're going to do sausage breakfast gravy. If you want a way to spice up any breakfast, this gravy is the best, and it's really easy to make and really inexpensive. So, a fun fact about sausage breakfast gravy: it was invented in the 1800s in America, they say, by lumberjacks looking for a way, an inexpensive way to get more calories in their system at breakfast. So that's where it came from. It was actually called sawmill gravy, but pretty sure you guys knew that one. All right, let's get started. Here are the ingredients for today: ground breakfast sausage by Jimmy Dean. Got some diced onions. Those are actually optional. You don't really need them to make this gravy, but I like them. Got some heavy cream, flour, and then you got your spices: salt, pepper, garlic salt, crushed red peppers, seasoned salt, and paprika. All right, that's it.
All right. In a medium-sized stock pot, I got some butter melting here, as you can see. And to that, I'm going to add my diced onions. And like I said before, these are optional, 100% optional. You don't need it to make really good gravy, but I like it. To that, I'm going to add the ground Jimmy Dean pork. You can break it up into little bits like I do here. Just makes it easier to manage. Or you could just use a wooden spoon and break it down. All right. Next, as the ground pork sausage is nice and browned and the onions are translucent, we are going to add 1 full tablespoon of flour. I like to just gradually sprinkle it over the ground sausage. Stir that in completely. You don't want any chunks of flour lingering around, so you want to make sure you really get it all nice and dissolved in the sausage grease there. So to that, I am now going to add my heavy cream. Here it is here. And just gradually pour that in and stir. I mean, it's really something you gotta kind of eyeball and on how thick you want your gravy. So, all right, I'm switching over to a whisk. Much easier to keep stirring the gravy with a little wire whisk here that I have. All the bits of sausage and onions are in there. I'm going to add my spices now, beginning with my garlic salt. After that, we have the seasoned salt. And this is all, you got to really taste this dish when you're making it. Next is my crushed red peppers, obviously optional. I just, you know me by now, I like a little bit of heat. And a little bit of salt. I don't add too much salt since you already added seasoned salt and garlic salt, so just a little bit of regular salt and pepper. Another key ingredient. Love a good black pepper on my breakfast gravy. So after that, we want to get this all stirred in nice. As you can see, the gravy is getting thicker. All right, the gravy got a little too thick, so I'm going to add a touch more cream to that. Stir that in. But this gravy is looking good and smelling good, and it's ready for biscuit down. All right, it's showtime, people. Gravy's ready to go. Got my little buttermilk biscuits. And I am just going to pour some gravy on my biscuits. And it smells so good. And you can really put this over anything for breakfast: potatoes, eggs, whatever you want. But these are the best biscuits and gravy in the world right here. I'm going to add a dash of paprika just for kind of showstopper here. It looks good, smells good. All right, people.